Hey, what's up, Grenadier Nation? This is Trey Lewis here, Career Development Center. Want to give you a little short vlog segment about a concept that I've been putting some thought to. Wanted to really share this with the IU Southeast community, and this is the concept that I have really self-coined and self-termed called career self-esteem. So go with me here. Let's talk about what this means. So you know what self-esteem means? It's your thought or feeling or self-concept. Just about how you feel about yourself. We've all met people with high self-esteem, a high self-concept, and those, unfortunately, sometimes with low self-esteem. Well, this same thing is true when you talk about your thoughts and approach to your career reach, the opportunities that you want to get while you are a student here at IU Southeast, when you graduate. And this is the thing that we see very often with students right here on our campus, and that is you have the educational qualifications, or you're working on the educational qualifications to really set yourself up and to put yourself in a place to obtain a certain opportunity, whether it be an internship opportunity or whether it be a full-time opportunity when you graduate. And for whatever reason, when we talk with students, they just don't see themselves as that person when they look in the mirror. And I want to talk about some ways in which we can be on the lookout for this thing when we talk about low career self-esteem, and I want to talk about some ways you can safeguard against it. Okay, so I'm going to give you my top 3 ways in which you, as a student, you might be an alumni checking out this segment, you can safeguard against low career self-esteem, because we're all working hard for this degree, and our vision is we want this degree to work to maximum capability for you when you finish it, if you're an alum, as you move forward in your career. Okay, so top 3 ways. So starting with number 1, and this is the old Socrates quote, and that is just simply to know thyself, but from a career perspective. So one of the best ways in which you can really know yourself, when we say know yourself in this realm, we're talking about know yourself in terms of the skills that you bring to the table, your unique personality and characteristics that you know hold weight and hold value in the marketplace. That's important for you to know, because it's important for you to know that you hold value and that you're wanted, and that there is an employer, there is an opportunity where you are sought after. Without that knowledge, it can really deflate you. Okay, so we want you to know about that, and one of the best ways you can find that out is to simply ask other people, particularly seeking out a mentor and someone who really sees value in you when you may not. I'm just speaking from a personal place. There's no way I'm here today without being around mentors who have pointed out individual and specific skill sets, talents that I just simply wasn't aware that I had. So I cannot stress the importance of just knowing yourself. Not only that, we want you to certainly do some internal reflection on that as well. We can help you with that at the Career Development Center to really do some skill reflection on what you have in your toolbox and what you still have yet to develop in your toolbox to make sure that you're a well-rounded candidate. That really does help you and helps to safeguard against that low career self-esteem that we're talking about. So number 2 would be to not be afraid of reaching, but within reason. Let me explain. And so many of us, when we job search and we're looking on some electronic job boards, and we see that job description, maybe it's a position or a job title that piques our interest, and we see that position, and when we start to look at some of the desirables in terms of the qualifications in that job description, and we see those things, or we see the job description, and we're just saying, OMG, I do not have that, so therefore I'm not going to apply. That's a mistake. I want you to still apply and reach, so to speak, but you want that reach to be within reason. So if there are a few things in that job description that you just see that you just currently don't have, do not be afraid of reaching for it. That gives you time, actually, to think about it and develop some of those skill sets that you do not currently have. That gives you a strategy to develop yourself professionally. Okay? So don't be afraid of reaching. Really look at that job description, study it, and pairing that with what you know about yourself, you're able to identify where you meet the job description, where you meet some of those requirements, and at the same time, where there's still gaps in your own professional development. So that helps you tremendously. Last, and probably most importantly, would be to surround yourself with what I call life givers. These are individuals, and we alluded to this with the mentorship piece, the importance of that. But really, these are people who breathe life into your career vision. A lot of cases, your life vision, where you want to be in life. Your career is largely tied to that. These are people who validate your talents, who appreciate your abilities, who are always looking for ways to harvest your talent and bring your expertise to the table. We all need some sense of that validation. And these are people who are, as life givers, that's what they do. That's what they serve to you. And often I'm a believer in, once you get to that place, always looking for ways to continue to pipe into people who breathe life into your vision. And likewise, once you get to that place, looking for opportunities to pay it forward to someone coming behind you. So again, just to quickly recap: A, know thyself. B, really reach, but within reason, in terms of not being afraid or not having any fear of applying for a particular opportunity or position that may stretch you a little bit. That's not a bad thing. And lastly, and I would say most importantly, surround yourself with life givers. These are going to be 3 key ways to guard against what we call low career self-esteem. Many of you, like myself, will be the first in your family to attend and graduate from college. And so, as the Star Trek moniker says, you're going places that no man has gone before. That can be a scary prospect. And one of the things that must be overcome is this concept of low career self-esteem. So, Grenadier Nation alum, thank you for tuning in. We are hoping to really provide you with some jewels here from a career perspective, perhaps once a month. So thank you so much for interacting with us. IU Southeast Career Development Center. Thanks so much.